Musipamandla Koke from ENCA. Even though you wouldn't want to admit it, Mr. Secretary General, but when you were here last year, you did say their task was to rebuild the organization, make sure that structures are in place, regional and provincial conferences sit. None of that has happened. Well, in terms of regional conferences and the provincial conference. In terms of the deliverables, how would you measure them? Did they succeed or did they fail? Number two, you say you will come back to deal with the issue of other members of the provincial task team. Are you trimming the structure from 60-something to 30-something? We asked you last year when we were here to say this structure is too big and you defended it. Do you still stand by your defense then? And also number three, how are you going to navigate around the issue of Mr. James Ngumalo kulomcimbi wobukomanisi? Ngiyabonga.
No, James is an ANC member. We are not navigating anything. He's a coordinator of the ANC. And he can still remain a communist. There's no problem. His dual membership is not in question. If he did not want to take up this position, he would have told us that, no, I don't want to take. He's a member of the ANC. And communists are allowed in the ANC. So that the Communist Party is contesting elections does not mean that communists are gone in the African. It's a tactical issue, the question of contestation. And in the long term, it will be evaluated as to whether it was to the best interest of the revolution or it weakened us further. So let's leave it there. James is a member of the ANC. He's been in the ANC and bona fide, so he's assigned the task. We've got 100% confidence in him, working with the collective, that he understands what needs to be done. Look, any structure have got its own problems. And we are way beyond what went wrong or what could not work. The term of the PTT has lapsed. And we are now opening a new chapter. And we're getting into this fully aware of the challenges of the past. And it's not an individual challenge. Comrade Jeff is reassigned to even an important task in the organization. And you will know about it very soon. And therefore, we have some reinforcements in terms of the team. And then you will see as well, in terms of those principles, the task team, of course, will be trimmed, no longer from 60. All these task teams, including Gauteng, we are going to trim them, including Western Cape. We are trimming them to the size of the PC, and other comrades will be reassigned to the regions. And here in KZN, Deputy President Mashatile uses the word saturation. We are going to see that saturation in the next, because we can't allow these comrades to be alone in the field. We've got to go down. And we've got, our structures need guidance. ANC membership need guidance. They need to be united. And that's what we're going to do. And we know where the challenges are, what is facing us. And we've given the comrades an analysis based on the work we've undertaken here in this province, and we'll be finishing that work in Gauteng as well. And then in terms of the task team, of which their mandate also have lapsed, and that's what we're going to do. So we are in the mode of rebuilding root and branch, the ANC, and then not kowtowing and talking about others whilst our house in itself is not in order. And I think these comrades have learned a lot in the past 12 months from their own weaknesses and their own successes, and what needs to be done. So we need to be serious about building the ANC and working for the party and the people. And here in KZN, you will not be shocked that in the next coming months, you will see the rising of the African National Congress. Last question.
Thank you, Ananda from the SABC. I hear you when you responded to my colleague Willem SG, you saying that there are no problems. But as early as December, you even likened the leadership of the KZN to a Toyota Tazz, saying that you thought you had put in place a Ferrari, but instead it was a Toyota Tazz. So obviously at that time, and you expressed dissatisfaction at the leadership. So I want you just to go back on that. And clearly you are not happy about the performance of the party then, and what has now changed. What has now changed your view? Also, SG, in February you came down to KZN. You had an opportunity to meet with the regions and obviously get an assessment. We didn't get a chance to speak to you then, but from the reports that you have, what is the assessment of the regions in KZN, and linked to that the membership of the party in this province? Thank you.
We have made a thorough assessment, like I said, and we know what we need to do. And we are in a mode of building the organization, and our structures are fully aware of the challenges that we are actually facing. I'm not changing any tune. We have passed that stage of a Tazz and a Ferrari. Of course, Mike Mabuya Kulu says Tazz is a people's car. So we want a Gulfstream. We need to run. And so a Gulfstream is an aeroplane, that run faster. Of course, we want them to be in that mode, and they understand that perfectly. And we are going to work on our weaknesses collectively with them. We are very aware of the challenges we face in the regions. KZN is the biggest province, and we have laid bare those particular challenges to the comrades. And they are aware of that. But it's for us to sort, not to blame game. And so we're not going to portion any blame on anyone. We are intervening precisely to ensure that we rectify, but at the same time, we become a better party as we get into the elections and even beyond. Thank you very much for your time. We'll meet in the field.